guys, welcome to Faith with Alex. My name is Alexandria Draper and I'm so excited that today Faith with Alex turns 1. So I'm going to just quickly share 5 things that I have learned over this past year since I started my YouTube channel. Alright guys, so number 1, I had to go grab my phone to make sure I didn't forget any of them, but number 1, be sure that you have a why before starting your channel. Be sure, I know, like, before I started Faith with Alex, I knew that this was something that God planted in my heart and in my spirit, and I really had no nervous feelings or anything about starting my channel because I knew that it was something that God wanted me to do. But when I say speak about, like, know your why, know your why of your business, know the why of your channel, know the why of a book, whatever you're engraved in, know the why behind that, because it's going to be days where you don't feel like recording. It's going to be days where you don't feel like telling anybody about your YouTube channel, where you don't feel like promoting it. It's just going to be days where you just get tired, honestly. And you need to understand the why behind it, because it's going to help you continue to move on. For me, my why for Faith with Alex was people. You know, Alex has to remove herself and create content because people are looking to me, and people, not to me, people are looking to God for help, and I'm one avenue and one vessel where they can see the love of God and see the love of Christ and understand what He is speaking to them on an everyday level. So my why is you guys who have stayed subscribed, you guys who have watched this YouTube channel from day 1, all you faithful 17 people who started with me in the very beginning, you guys are definitely my why, and that's why I won't give up and I just continue to keep going. All right, number 2, don't be nervous about promoting yourself. This can be a little weird because, you know, like, you don't want to be like on Instagram like, hey, come watch my YouTube video, like, come look at me, like, you know, people just get real weird about that. So, but I would say really, like, don't be nervous about promoting yourself. Like, this is your brand, like, you're representing it and you want to represent it well. So if you have something that you want to share with people, share it. You know, the worst thing that can happen is nobody watches your YouTube video or whatever the case may be, but at least you have promoted it and you've put yourself out there. No one's going to even know that you exist unless you say something. So don't be nervous about sharing your brand. Don't be nervous about promoting yourself. You are your best form of advertisement. You are a walking brand when you go out of your home and you go on social media and post pictures or whatever you do. You are walking in your brand from day 1. So do not be scared to tell people about it. Tell people about it and promote yourself. Number 3, this is one that definitely, this is like number 1, like record content ahead of time. Of course, like, life gets busy and crazy and you can get busy. And when you get busy and you get behind, you leave your followers or your subscribers like wondering, oh, where is Faith with Alex? Like, she usually posts videos, but I haven't heard anything from her. I know that's something I've definitely learned this year, is that I have to record ahead of time. And sometimes, sometimes I choose not to because I really wait for the Holy Spirit to speak to me about whatever the topic is, and then I share it at that time. But sometimes, like one day I really remember, you know, God really sat me down and gave me 4 YouTube videos, like 4 videos full of content, and I just studied the Bible that day, and I had 4 different videos that I should have recorded, and they went unrecorded because I ran out of time, because I didn't have good lighting, and I need a ring light. Shout out anybody who listens to this who want to buy me a birthday gift. I needed a ring light, and it was just getting a little hectic where I wasn't able to keep up with the pace of the demand. So if that's one thing I will say, is that you need to definitely pace yourself to have consistent content. You want to be consistent with your brand so that people are not, so that you're not losing anybody and people aren't thinking that, oh, she posted something this week but she hasn't posted anything you know, in a year or 2 years. Like, if you're gonna do something, do it and give it your all and be excellent in that. And one way to do that when it comes to YouTube, or when it even comes to posting things on social media, is to capture those things before it's time to post it. That way you'll continue to stay up, because vacation comes and sometimes you need to take a break. But if you have content that's already recorded, you'll be good to go. Number 4, Ask your followers and subscribers what they want to hear. That's something I started doing from the very beginning. You know, leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys want to hear. And I got some pretty good feedback from some of you guys asking about different topics. And then I was able to use the time that I record to talk about those different things. I have things that I personally want to share, or that God tells me to share, but I think is you have to be open to what your subscribers are wanting to hear from you, or you're going to lose your audience. So from an early start, be sure to ask the people who are going to subscribe to you, who are going to follow you, what are you looking to see? What are you wanting to hear? That way you can tailor some of your messages to what they're wanting to hear. And number 5, which is something I really learned over this past year, is to give yourself grace. I mean, guys, a YouTube channel can be very hectic. Keeping up with the demands of YouTube and posting content on a consistent basis and making sure that the lighting looks good and the recording looks good and that everything is meshed well together and that I post it right on social media for people to access it and to look upon it. You have to give yourself grace and understand that this first year is not supposed to be perfect. You know, I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna be excellent in it, but at the end of the day, it's not gonna be perfect. So I have to give myself grace in that area to say, you know, Alex, you're doing a good job, man. You're taking it one day at a time and one step at a time, and over time, you will see yourself growing stronger. You'll see yourself growing wiser. You'll also see yourself just learning more and educating yourself more about different techniques, which way to turn the camera, how to upload it on iMovie. You learn those different things over the course of this first year. And so I just really encourage you guys to give yourself grace. If you're starting something new, whether it be a YouTube channel, whether you're writing your first book, whether you are, and I'm writing my first book right now, shameless plug, but whether you're writing your first book, whether you're starting off in a new marriage, starting off in a new relationship, whether you're starting off in a new job, in a new career position, you have to give yourself grace to just relax and say, you know, I'm just going to take it all in and do the best that I can and just lean on God to be strong where I was weak. And I'm going to learn from those things and do better the next year. So those are my 5 tips I want to share with you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed Faith with Alex. I could probably start crying right now, but I'm just so grateful for you guys and for my subscribers. I mean, this channel has blown my mind with the amount of support that I get on a daily basis, and I just want to thank you guys for following me, for staying with me. I know it's been some days where I did, some weeks, some months sometimes, where I didn't post anything. You guys still stuck with me, so I just want to say thank you for all of the support, for all of the love. I'm going to continue to be excellent for you guys. I'm going to continue to study and be on my I'm finna say Q&As, what is it called? I don't know. I can't remember. Blah. That's another thing you learn, that there's a lot of bloopers along the way. But I just want to definitely say, you know, thank you guys so much for just following me and keeping up with me. I launched a website this past year. I launched my blog this past year. So if you haven't seen those things, I'm going to leave the link to my website down below. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. And I just can't wait to see all that 2018 brings. Faith with Alex. Thank you guys. It's a celebration. I posted a picture on Instagram of my balloon, so be sure to go on there and tell me congrats and leave any kind words that you want to say to me from this past year. Love you guys so much. Have a great day. Bye.